Wow! It's International Youth Day 2021, and this year's program is themed Transforming Food Systems, Youth Innovation for Human and Planetary Health. So, we'll be going out to ask few questions from youth in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, my name is Dedaya Adeloye. So, follow me on this journey.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
So what is your name and what do you do?
I'm Samuel Lele. I'm an interior designer.
Interested. So why do you think young people are showing no interest, little interest in farming in Nigeria?
Uh, Significantly, I would say because there's never been a running system, a farming system in Nigeria. So, but I think of recent, there have been new developments, and a lot of youths have been involved in farming, not actively, passively per se, because youths can't go into full-time farming and get their hands dirty and all that. So, I think the major reason or the dominant reason why a lot of youths are not involved in it is because they have no little or no knowledge about it. That's majorly my point.
What will you do you have interest in farming?
Yes, I'm into farming. I do farming.
Are you serious? So what do you do?
Uh, okay, I actually work with a company, but not on a full-time basis, like on a part-time basis. So we help people invest in farming. You understand? They buy the land, so we do the farming. You understand, and then they get proceeds from the farm over time. Yes.
Okay, my name is Emmanuel Chopi Ononka. I work in an eye clinic. Okay, I think one of the reasons is because they are not being followed up. Even if they're being given money, they see it as a waste of time because most of our agricultural aspect of it, people don't believe in our agriculture. They believe in importing things. So they see our things as fake. And they see things that we invest here or we harvest here as things that cannot really give them what they want. Like if you go into rice industry, you will see that most people prefer eating foreign rice than local rice. So they see it as waste of time buying local rice because they end up seeing stones there. We don't have machine that can wash them properly, that can glaze them properly, remove the stones and everything. So at the end of the day, people end up buying foreign rice. So I think that's one of the reasons why youth don't waste their time in agriculture. And the other part of it is government don't help the youth as well. They believe that the youth are lazy. Why the youth are not lazy? When you follow the youth up, making sure that every material, every equipment they need to go into farming, to go into agriculture is there, definitely they will go into it and produce results. But because government does not invest on that, their interest is in oil and every other thing. Just like I traveled last month, I traveled to Ado-Ekiti and I noticed that there are stones that people can use to bring out something like necklace, but no one goes there. Why? Because they all focuses on oil. And because of that, youth do every other thing to help themselves because they can't keep waiting for government, in which government is not interested in helping the youth.
Good afternoon. My name is Isaiah Joseph. I'm a graduate architect, a freelancer.
Oh, interesting. So do you think anything is wrong with the food system of Nigeria?
Yes, everything is wrong with the food system in Nigeria. We eat too much processed food, and we tend to just love the idea of importing everything we eat, even while we have vast lands for agriculture and everything, but we just like to import from Oibo, and everything is wrong, yeah.
My name is Okweoluwa. I'm an admin officer for a real estate company. Well, healthy eating means eating the right amount of food at the right time with the right nutrients.
So would you like to engage in farming?
Yeah, basically I'm even a farmer. I love farming, yeah, and I eat fresh food from the farm. Yesterday I ate something very fresh from the farm, sorry.
So what does healthy eating mean to you?
Okay, healthy eating, to me, it's you going with nature, naturally, and eating what nature has prepared for you without giving too much scientific chemicals, putting too much preservative and every other thing to just reduce the nutrients. So everything naturally comes to you when you eat something from nature. That is healthy.
So what do you think government can do to change the food system in our country?
Okay, for our country, what I think government should do first is to empower the farmers so we'll have more people into farming. Not every time we talk about farming, we see old people. Even while government try to broadcast farming to people, they will just use the pictures of old people. Government should encourage the youth into farming. We want to see banners of agricultural stuff with young people, young minds, so people will be interested in farming. Like me, I like farming, I'm interested. And I want the government to do more into investing into young adults into in farming. So that's my take.
So if you are given ₦1 million, would you invest in farming?
Yes, if I've been given ₦1 million, I will invest in farming because I know there are too many things in farming. Like I have done catfish rearing before, and I knew that there are things that I can do there in order to achieve something that I expect as an individual. So if I've been given $1 million, I would definitely move into farming because I know there is a lot in farming.
Yes. If I have ₦1 million, I can go in piggery farming or probably fishing.
Will you be interested in farming?
Yes, I don't mind.
So if I give you ₦1 million, will you invest it?
Of course, of course.
My name is Adiya Dirunke. I'm a fashion designer. Well, basically because the platform here in Nigeria for agriculture is not so stable to the extent that we have little or no financial system. Support rather, to support the youth into doing something like that. And as you all know, food is a necessity. It's not a want. For you and I to be up here today is because of eating and we have something to hold us. So the government can do much more better into like integrating the youth into the whole system, providing better way to preserve our food. Because the one thing to cultivate and have your product or your produce. It's another thing for you to transport it all the way from wherever you are bringing it from, and having a ready customer, ready to buy,
So,
stuff like that.
do you have interest in farming?
I am. As much as I'm interested in surviving, we all should have, even though it's subsistence farming, it might not be something much. You can have just like a wedu, okra, or something small at the back of your house. It's important.
The main problem of present youth not doing farming, if you can say, presently in all over Nigeria, let's assume in every state, how many farming institutions do we have? How encouraging is our government doing on farming? Not about World Bank things they've been showing us. It's political thing to me. It's a political thing. Anything they want to do, they must put politics. If you start stopping politics in everything we do in Nigeria, I think everything will be okay. If ordinary human being, ordinary person, ordinary fellow can achieve what government call a program of farming in Nigeria, I think everything will be fine on farming. So my advice is government to do better in terms of institution. Likewise, if we can have a counselor now, if we want to have a student in our institution, we don't have a counselor. Gone are those days. We have counselors that will counsel you about what you want to do in school. Now you just see everybody, what do you do? What do you study? Mass communication. What do you study? Business administration. What do you study? Accounting. It's rare you see people studying farming or thereabout.
What would you want to say to the youth out there that has no interest in farming?
I say the youth should go online. There are a lot of interesting things in agriculture in this present day and time. So a lot of youth should go online. They should learn. You understand? It's because of an illiterate approach to it. That's why a lot of people think, okay, farming is all about tilling and digging and all that, but it's way beyond that. You can invest in farming and not actually be a farmer. So there are a lot of things you can do, you understand, in farming. So maybe youth should just take their time, go online, check, and then they'll get ideas about farming. That's all.
Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. We need youth empowerment for better food system.
Young people cannot live healthy and resilient lives and fulfill their potentials if the food they consume isn't nourishing or if it harms the planet.
Yet for many, such a life is currently out of reach. Every day we realize the enormous importance of affordability and availability of nutritious food.
This is an opportunity for young people throughout the world to take action and to drive real change. So, let's come together to achieve a sustainable global transformation food system that provides everyone the access to healthier diets. Happy International Youth Day!